The compounding of choice. We often think of life's big moments as the ones that define us, the graduation, the wedding, the massive promotion. But in reality, your future is being built in the quiet, invisible moments of your daily life. It's built in the small financial decisions that don't feel important at the time. Choosing between a luxury purchase and an asset contribution, or deciding to save a small percentage of an early salary, doesn't feel like a life-altering event on day one. But these small choices are the seeds of your entire future. They are the initial trajectory of a flight path. A 1-degree shift today determines whether you land in a different continent 20 years from now. The habit of the builder success is a habit, not an event. The most fundamental habit is the shift from spending to building. Most of the world is trained to be a consumer. We are taught that money is a tool for immediate satisfaction. But the strategic mind sees money as latent energy. When you spend it on something that disappears, that energy is gone forever. When you spend it on building something, be it a property, a business, or an investment portfolio, you are storing that energy so it can work for you later. The discipline to think long-term is what separates the owner from the worker. It's the ability to see the phantom wealth in an asset, the value that hasn't arrived yet but is inevitable if the foundation is solid. The earlier you start this habit, the more natural it becomes. You stop seeing saving as a sacrifice and start seeing building as a privilege. The arithmetic of the head start. The decision to prioritize ownership early is a mathematical masterstroke. This is because of the quiet compounding of assets. In the beginning, growth is slow. It's the boring phase. If you start at 25, you have 40 years of growth ahead of you. If you start at 45, you only have 20. But the magic of compounding is that the most explosive growth happens in those final 20 years. By starting early, you are ensuring that you are present for the vertical climb of your wealth. Ownership in your early years creates a leverage floor. A small property acquired in your youth becomes the collateral for a larger one in your prime. That larger one becomes the foundation for a legacy in your later years. The earlier the foundation is built, the deeper it can be. And a deeper foundation is the only way to support a taller future. Trusting the structural integrity. To make strong decisions early, you need to trust the structures you are building upon. You cannot be disciplined if you are afraid that the system is broken. This is why proof of execution and engineering integrity are so vital for young builders. You need to know that the brick you are laying today will still be there in 30 years. 1. Technical accuracy, ensuring the project is built to last a lifetime. 2. Strategic location, placing your early seeds in soil that is guaranteed to be fertile, high-growth urban corridors and prime development zones. 3. Transparency, working with partners who show you the why and the how of the build. When you have a transparent view of your assets, your discipline isn't based on blind faith, it's based on verified data. This allows you to stay the course when the rest of the world is distracted by temporary trends. The future is not something that happens to you, it is something you design with the decisions you make today. Small financial decisions may not feel important now, but they are the only things that matter in the long run. Choose to be a builder. Choose to think long-term. Choose to prioritize ownership before the world tells you you're ready. The earlier you build your foundation, the more time it has to grow into something truly meaningful. Don't just work for the weekend. Build for the decades. Make the right decision today. Subscribe to HCapital, where we simplify money, real estate, and wealth building for everyday people.